Welcome to Hat Chat. I'm David Johnson, Master Hatter at DbarJHat Company here in Las Vegas. I'm the D and the J in DbarJHats. Today we're going to talk a little bit about the Boss of the Plains and the Prescott Hat. This is the Boss of the Plains hat. This is more buckaroo brim. This is kind of the way they wore them. The Boss of the Plains is attributed to being the first cowboy hat, and it was made by John B. Stetson. Well, there's cowboys wearing hats before John B. Stetson was born. His family was working in the hatting trade, just as labor. He had tuberculosis. They sent him out west. Clean air, good food, and you either got over it or you didn't. Well, he got over it. This was a real popular dress hat style, very soft in its day. The technology, knowing how to stiffen a derby and top hats was around. John B. Stetson lacquered the hat like you would a derby or top hat, but not as hard, which now gives you firmness. You're able to get large brims, later real tall crowns, fur felt Mexican sombreros, all because of lacquering the hat, which made big brims, tall crowns just take off. So everything before then, you didn't find many large hats because you'd have the front up pinned to the hat or something because they were rather floppy. These are some examples of the Boss of the Plains. This is ducked down. They always put feathers or whatever, made it a little more showy. After a little bit of weather, the brims usually turn down a bit. So this is for cowboy action shooting and just wanting the hat. This is the way most of your people be wearing them. Then you have the Prescott hat. This is a version of the Prescott hat. This is the Boss of the Plains. The hat maker in Prescott, Arizona, when it was the capital of Arizona, did not have this block, but he had a round block. So he was making this version of the hat with the blocks he had available. This is kind of the Arizona territorial hat. It was called the Prescott because if you're wearing this hat in Arizona, they know you came from the Prescott area. They make nice ladies' hats. They're nice and low. You'll see a little taller, a little shorter. Even ladies' hats where the brim is shorter in the back and the front, and this sits on their head. They can wear it either direction. They make nice little short dress hats. So, same period of time, down in Tombstone, in the movie Tombstone, you'll see these hats, and they are proper and correct for the time period. So, there's a little history lesson there. Anyhow, if you have any questions, want to ask some subjects, write us at DbarJHats@yahoo.com. Make your next brand the DbarJ brand. Signing off, this is David Johnson.